Alright, hello everyone, and welcome back to Dragon Age Awakening. So, we are gonna go and... we're just kinda gonna walk out, and whatever catches our eye first is gonna be what we do. Hopefully we can get another rogue. That would be much appreciated.
Blimey, Commander of the Grey. Right. A while back they caught a thief in the vigil. Took 4 wardens to capture him. Gave one of the wardens a black eye, he did. Half joking, they said he might make a good recruit.
This will be our rogue. Lovely. Where's this thief now?
He's in the dungeon, sir. I also have some letters. Arrived just before you did.
Show them to me.
Just give me a moment.
Ooh, okay. I am Sir Edgar Bensley, a faithful vassal. My daughter and sole heir, Eileen, has been kidnapped by Mosley the Snake's vile lot of miscreants. My fief? I don't know what that means. My fief is small and my means meager, and they've demanded 30 sovereigns in a time frame I cannot meet. I pray you'll intercede on my behalf. The ransom is to be delivered to the abandoned chantry by Forlorn Cove. If you produce the ransom, I swear by my faith in Andraste that I will repay you in time. You and my gentle daughter go with my prayers. Okay, we'll accept that, because obviously. I think we have the money for it as well, which is always great. Most honored commander. I do appreciate the honorifics. Most honored commander. Ever since my husband passed, I've been looking after my family and the hired hands. But the Darkspawn have been getting worse. We have a Templar who checks on us occasionally, but there's a limit to what he can handle. If you can help my family, we'll tell Lord Elderbreck. Edelbrick. You're a friend. I fear we may not have much time. Okay, we can do that. Let's go and find the prisoner though. I want to go find them and I'm praying it's Severin. But if not, it's probably just going to be a really fun rogue. Yeah, it's a companion. Oh man, I'm holding out so much hope that it's Severin, but I really don't think it is. However, I do want to talk and get these quests as well, just because I can.
I don't mean to alarm you, Commander, but it's possible there are still Darkspawn in the Vigil.
That's fun. The captain didn't mention anything about that.
Let me explain. You know Dworkin? That mad dwarf's bombs shook the whole keep. Some of the deep cellars caved in. I suspect that there are pockets of Darkspawn below, trapped. In time, they may dig their way out.
I'm good at killing Darkspawn, but not at digging.
We have men who can unearth the rubble at your command. Whenever you're ready, I can take you to the basement.
Not right now. I have things to do, but I'll be back later.
Of course.
Yes,
So, mage, huh? What's it like?
To have all this power at my fingertips.
No, to always have to wear a skirt. Yeah.
Oh, you don't know the story behind the robes.
There's a story?
You know how strict things are in a circle, right? Well, of course you do. Well, the robes make quick trysts in the corner easy. No laces or buttons, you're done before the Templars catch on.
Really?
Just ask anyone.
Okay. That's an interesting one. Who's this? Baldric. I know... How do I know him?
So this is human construction, is it? My brother said you'd need a stonemason, but he didn't know the half of it.
He seems really familiar. I'm trying to think if it's from the small amount of time I played in Dragon Age 2. You're a mason then?
That I am. A proper Orzammar mason. Although, I suppose I'm a surfacer now. The Darkspawn did a number on this keep of yours. But I suspect it was crumbling well before they showed up. Your seneschal gave me some fancy decree promising men and monies to fix the vigil, but it's a paltry sum. I suppose it would be sufficient to reconstruct the walls to human standards, but who'd want that?
I might regret this, but what would it take to rebuild it right?
I'm not certain of the character of the stone in these parts, but we'd need more men for certain. Proper skilled men, not some starving dusters, right? Which all boils down to coin, really.
Would 80 sovereigns do? I can raise that much in time.
Don't take too long about it. It'll take a while to rebuild, and the Darkspawn aren't patient.
80 sovereigns. 80! I know I said that because I was like, we may as well rebuild it right. But 80? Bro, from the whole campaign that I did in Origins, I think I only got max 30. Really? 80? So escort... Oh my god, 80 sovereigns. That is the gold one, right? Fucking hell. Okay, I still want to do the prisoner, but there is a shop.
Did we
Master
have to
Wade.
come all this way? It's cold here. Very.
Ah, Warden Commander. I represent Master Wade, the finest...
And bloody coldest. I can't feel my fingers.
finest armorer in Denerim. I thought, well, we thought that you might have need of an armorer.
Master Wade, I remember you. The dark? The Drake scale armor, right?
My one glittering moment. The highlight of my career. And now I'm stuck at Turnip Keep.
Vigil's Keep. Vigil! Sorry, Warden Commander. You know how he gets.
What brings you here?
This is a temporary relocation. The Darkspawn are most active around Amaranthine. We thought we could help.
And I suppose the money the Crown paid us had nothing to do with it?
Shh!
My men will need armor.
Providing arms and armor for common soldiers. Oh, dear, the dignity. If we are going to be so dreadfully plebeian, I don't suppose Amaranthine has any proper metal. Silverite? Viridium? Or are we back to bronze weapons? Stone clubs?
Wade has a point. He's happiest and fastest when presented with a challenge. If you come across any deposits of ore, let us know.
Let me see your shop.
Oh, of course.
I don't expect there to be too many amazing things in here, but if they have a bag, I'll buy it. Yeah, there we go. Backpack. Manual of Focus. This hefty tome, forbidden by the Chantry. Contains the life lessons of the wisest, strongest, and bravest of the elves of the Dales. Shit. Fuck me. Okay. Oh, that is very useful. This tome allows the reader to reallocate his or her points or attributes, and then it's destroyed. That's really useful to have, because we ran into that problem in my Origins playthrough with Zevran, who I kept in my team as a rogue, except he didn't have a high enough dexterity or cunning, whatever one it was, to open anything, so, you know, kind of pointless. Where were we going? We were going to the dungeon to find the prisoner, and we are hoping that it's Zevran. Or someone like Zevran, because I miss him. It is not. That's depressing. Is it really not? Aww.
Ah, Commander. Good thing you're here. This one's been locked up 3 nights now. Good men died while this one was protected in his cell.
Who is he?
He won't give his name. All I know is he was caught poking around the estate in the middle of the night. I'd say he was just a thief. But it took 4 Grey Wardens to capture him. You best be careful. Whoever he is, he's no ordinary burglar, that's for sure.
Why not just execute him?
The Seneschal said it was your call, Commander. Technically, all the man's guilty of is theft. But who knows what else he might have come here to do.
Leave. Let me talk with him.
As you wish, Commander. I'll tell the Seneschal you came. He'll want to know what you decide to do with this man.
Alright, you little shit. Nathaniel. Okay.
If it isn't the great hero, conqueror of the blight and vanquisher of all evil. Aren't you supposed to be 10 feet tall with lightning bolts shooting out of your eyes?
Are you trying to insult me?
Somehow I just thought that my father's murderer would be, more impressive. I am Nathaniel Howe. My family owned these lands until you showed up. Do you even remember my father?
I don't though. Like, I really don't remember enough of the storyline. I know it was that big dungeon we went through at the end, but your dad was pretty unforgettable. I honestly don't remember much about him. So you came here for revenge, is that it?
I came here. I thought I was going to try to kill you, to lay a trap for you. But then I realized I just wanted to reclaim some of my family's things. It's all I have left.
Just how much do you know about your father?
If you're asking whether I knew what he was up to, the answer is no. I was squired in the Free Marches. Look, I know you're a hero. You fought a war and you won, and to the victor go the spoils, right? Whatever my father did, however, shouldn't harm my whole family. The Hows are pariahs now. Those of us left. It's all thanks
Not
to
really
you.
my fault.
And now you get to decide my fate. Ha! Ironic, isn't it?
Do you really hate me so much?
The Darkspawn are a menace. If it weren't for the Blight, maybe my father would never have done what he did. But I can't do anything about them, can I? There's just you and the Grey Wardens, here in my home.
And what exactly will you do if I let you go?
If you let me go... I don't know. I only came back to Ferelden a month ago. If you let me go, I'll probably come back here. You might not catch me next time.
You're not making the best case for yourself.
I could lie, if you prefer.
I understand we had trouble capturing you.
I'm not without skills. My time abroad wasn't spent chasing skirts and drinking wine.
And what skills are those, exactly?
Hunting, scouting, poisons.
He's a rogue.
Why? What do you care?
Perhaps you should work. To redeem your name.
You're right. I'll go join Queen Honora's service immediately. She'll certainly want another How around.
I've decided what to do with you.
Already? Good.
I brought the seneschal for you, Commander.
I see you've spoken to our guest. Quite the handful, isn't he? Have you decided what's to be done with him?
Did you know that this was Nathaniel Howe?
A How? He figures that they would turn up again. The Hows are implacable enemies, Commander.
I wish to invoke the right of conscription.
You what?
I'm sorry, Commander. The right of conscription? On the prisoner?
No, absolutely not. Hang me first.
You don't think this is better than dying?
Hard to say. You like having Grey Wardens who want you dead?
Some of my best friends have wanted me dead.
You really want a How as a Grey Warden? You are a very strange woman. I can't decide if this is a vote of confidence or punishment.
An interesting decision, Commander. Come with me, sir. We'll see if you survive the joining.
I just really need a rogue in my party. I didn't expect to
From this moment
see
forth,
so much of him being
Nathaniel
like...
Howe, you are a Grey Warden.
The moment of truth.
You're not gonna die. You're gonna become my bitch.
The How is stronger than I expected. For better or for worse, he will live.
There was like a very weird hint in his thing where it was like, I don't know how to describe it, but he seemed like you see good in me? Everyone hates me. Why would you see good in me? And I need to heal him. I need him to have a happy ending immediately.
I'm here to serve, Commander.
Why does she have a little exclamation point? Can you do anything to resupply our soldiers?
I will do what can be done, but you would be wise to keep alert for trading possibilities in your journeys. If you can persuade any merchants to trade here, it would benefit the Vigil considerably.
The first warden sent only a treasurer. I need more wardens.
The Fereldans are a proud people. They are proud of you especially. Had the first warden sent foreign fighters, it would have caused great distrust amongst the locals. Farrell was specifically chosen as seneschal because he commands great respect here.
I'm just trying to figure out why you have a fucking exclamation point, lady, and none of these have done it. Have you ever been to Weishaupt?
No. It is far to the north. The fortress is said to be impregnable. It still has the areas where the griffins of old would breed. But their like will never be seen again.
Well, that's sad. I didn't even know this universe had griffins. That would have been so cool. Why does the first warden care about Amaranthine?
About the Arling? He does not. But about the implications? A great deal. When Warden Commander Dryden was cast out of Ferelden generations ago, it created a dangerous precedent. We are now presented with another precedent. Wardens owning lands and commanding fealty from lesser nobles. If your Arling succeeds, it will be an example to other kingdoms that wardens are important, blight or no.
That'll be all. That'll be all, Mistress Wolsey.
Very well, Commander.
Did that... Oh, it was just literally because of the trade?
Commander, the Lords of Amaranthine have come to swear fealty to you and the Grey Wardens. These were Al Rendenhau's vassals. Now they will be yours.
I'm gonna be honest. I've heard about vassals in pretty much every form of media, ever. And to this day, I have no clue what the fuck that even, like, what they mean, what they do. It means nothing to me. What do I need to know about them?
Some of these lords bore Rendon no love, but others had their prospects ruined with his demise. Tread carefully, Commander.
I kicked my rubbish bin.
Lords and ladies, I present the Warden Commander of Ferelden and Arl of Amaranthine.
Commander.
Our differences are many, but our cause is one.
Ban Esmeralda of Amaranthine. As is old custom, you have the honor of beginning.
I promise that I, Ban Esmeralda, will be faithful to the Arl in matters of life, limb, and earthly honor. Never will I bear arms against her or her heirs. So I say, in the sight of the Maker.
I promise that I, Lord Edelbreck...
And so, the ceremony is complete.
Long live the Warden Commander!
Sweet. Was that all I needed to deal with?
Let me know if you want the nobles cleared out. If you want the ceremony to end, I mean.
I should get back to mingling. I didn't realize I had to mingle. Okay, let's mingle. Hello.
Warden Commander, we've all heard so much about you. So many good things, unbelievable things. But many of your deeds cost people here a chance at great advancement. So many fortunes were deeply intertwined with the old Arl. Some nobles here, they seek to end your dominion over them.
This much I've gathered already.
Perhaps you do not know the full extent of their determination. I've had occasion to intercept some of their missives. They are cryptic things. Any individual message is unintelligible, but together they form a pattern. They mean to end you before you can begin. A deadly coalition.
A conspiracy to murder me. I'm flattered.
I would take this matter seriously, Warden. They know of your capabilities and they're spending a fortune to see their aims fulfilled. Given a few days, I can retrieve the messages. I would have brought them tonight, but I didn't know if warning you would be wise. I've much to lose and precious little to gain. Farewell. We will meet again soon.
You know you're winning when people want to kill you. I suppose. That's... I mean... Cool. Yeah.
It's an honor to have you as our liege, Commander.
Don't really know what else to say there. Yeah, someone wants to kill me. Kind of figures.
May I be of service?
I must be going.
Farewell, Commander.
I completely forgot who she was for a second. I think that's it. I don't really need to...
Honored to meet you, Warden Commander. You come to us during desperate times.
Not more about your precious farms, Edelbreck.
Hey, I care about his farms.
Some in our Arling do not have the comfort of city walls. On the plains, the situation is dire.
What seems to be the problem?
As we feast, the peasants on our lands are starving, or worse.
The city's defenses are more important, Edelbrecht.
There may be wheat in the silos now, but if the farmers die, where will you get your food?
I'll take the matter under advisement.
Thank you, my liege.
That is, to be fair, an important thing. Food is, you know, food. We kind of need it to, you know, live.
I see that Lord Edelbrecht wastes no time in canvassing you for soldiers to defend his farms. Do not be deceived, Commander. His livelihood is all he cares about. Amaranthine is the jewel of the Arling, and she must be protected.
Why protect the city over the country folk?
Pragmatism. A farming hovel can be rebuilt with straw and mud. Amaranthine was built over generations. If she falls, then this great Arling will be diminished.
Wealth is well and good, but what measure do you put to human life? The folk in the country outnumber your city dwellers many times over.
I would not be so vulgar as to violate the decorum of this event. Commander?
Yeah, I'm gonna protect the farmers. Sorry, but it just kind of seems a bit more logical to protect farmers
an
than
honor
some
to have you
fucking
as our
prissy little
liege,
city,
Commander.
right? Or am I wrong? I don't know. Alright, we're done here.
Let me know if you want the nobles cleared out. If you want the ceremony to end, I mean.
Edelbrecht said we're not defending the farmlands.
Edelbrecht speaks truly, sir, but things are dire. He and Ban Esmeralda both contest the deployment of soldiers. But we don't have enough men. It's a matter of what you want to protect. The city, the land, trade.
Amaranthine has its walls. Let the farms have our soldiers.
As you wish.
I don't know if that was a very smart decision, but
Let
oh well.
me know if you want the nobles cleared out. If you want the ceremony to end, I mean.
I've heard of a conspiracy against me.
Do you know the conspirators? The right of high justice is yours, and treachery is a capital offense.
I don't know if I want to mention her name and possibly implicate her. So I'm just gonna say no. No idea. It's speculation at this point. Could even be nothing.
Better to be a touch paranoid than turning up face down in a ditch. To proceed, we'd need strong proof, and that'll be hard to gather. There are options. Some I would not recommend. They could turn the nobles fierce.
Tell me about them.
We could have some soldiers try to spy on the nobility. I suppose that might bear fruit. There are also rumors of someone called the Dark Wolf, who finds information for a fee. Dangerous fellow, by all accounts.
Sounds like someone I want to fucking meet. How do I reach this Dark Wolf?
No idea, honestly. Somewhere in the foreign quarter of Amaranthine is all I know.
I'll see if I can find this Dark Wolf.
You need to head to the city then, and chase down a ghost.
That sounds fun. I want to find this Dark
Let
Wolf.
me know if you want the nobles cleared out. If you want the ceremony to end, I mean.
The ceremony has gone on long enough. Seneschal. However the fuck you say that.
As you wish, Commander. Clear the hall. The Commander has business to attend to.
He really just said get the fuck out. Alright, bitch. What is that achievement? Easily sidetracked? Excuse me? Okay, I would like, I mean, we just got like a billion different things to go. So, persuading merchants, finding the Dark Wolf. I would really like to do that. Find deposits of metal for Wade. 80 sovereigns, it's so much. Going to the basement. Helping a bunch of people. Okay. Maybe we should go into the basement, right? Sounds...
Yes. Yes.
Smart. Wait, did he just get really excited? Like, yes.
Andraste's blood. Andraste's blood.
Okay. Sorry.
Yes.
That's what I imagine him doing. Yes. She put me in her party. I need it. I'm important. Yes. Okay. He's so plain looking as well, though.
Let's do that.
Compared to everyone else. Okay. Okay. Well, that's fun. Well, at least he can lockpick stuff now. That makes my life a million
The whole
times easier.
quiet and stoic thing must get you a lot of action, huh?
Wow,
I
they
take it you're an
really
admirer,
assassinated his
What?
character.
No. No. Well, not unless... No.
Good. Then I needn't worry about getting too drunk at camp.
Okay, I like you, just not in that way.
How are they gonna take a dwarf who's literally was supportive over his wife leaving him to run off with like her mistress and make him sound so homophobic? Like, I'm so confused. I feel like the Ogryn that I played with in Origins is just like not even. He's just completely different. He's not even the same thing. Which is insane. We're leaving. We're gonna go to somewhere that isn't here. Yep, Wild Map. I'm curious to see what it looks like. Okay. The Arling of Amaranth. Where is this in reference to? Okay. My bad. Can I go back? Okay. So, Forlorn Cove. City of Amaranthine. And the Turnobil Estate. We're gonna go to Amaranthine. Just because I want to find the Dark Wolf. I'm really intrigued and I am praying that it's Zebrin. Because I know Alistair's not gonna come back. I fucked him off way too bad. But there is still hope for anyone else that we had as a friend. And oh, is it like a bit damaged because we took the soldiers away? There's a possibility.
Ah, it's the Warden Commander. The rumors about you did not overstate it. I have a business proposal. Look for me by the house near the gates. I promise it will be worthwhile.
Okay. He's like, I have a mission for you. Runs off. Interesting.
I think I can help with that. As you wish.
Okay. You can open stuff. That was so weird. Why could he not just...
So, you're a How.
Do you have a point, mage?
Hey, I'm fond of the Hows. I'm also fond of the whys, the whos, and the whats.
How clever.
Oh, it's shameful how long it took me to come up with that.
It wasn't even, like, funny.
Ah, Warden Commander. I knew you'd come. You know an opportunity when it presents itself.
I don't trust this.
I offer a partnership that would benefit us both.
I failed to see how working with you could benefit me.
There have been problems with trade, as I'm sure you're aware. However, my associates, through certain channels, are able to bring supplies into Amaranthine. There is some profit in this. And as the ruler of these lands, we believe you are entitled to a cut.
Smuggling. I should report you to the guards.
Ah, I was afraid you might say that. It is your duty to uphold law and order in your lands, after all. Good day, Warden Commander.
I mean, but at least they're still bringing trade to the land, right? So...
I shall do.
Okay, so that's where the Smuggler's Cove is, when I inevitably find a key in the future. That's good to know.
The Darkspawn was supposed to go away when the Archdemon died. In Amaranthine, it's worse than before.
Yeah, that is a problem. I don't actually know why they're not going away. And I know I had the opportunity to ask, and I didn't ask, but...
They used to display the heads of traitors over that gate. I suppose my father is lucky his didn't end up there.
Yeah, I suppose you are pretty lucky.
Looking for some company, honey pie? I'm always available for riveting conversations with fine women.
I'll rivet you to the floor if you call me that again.
I like a woman who's all business.
We received word about an entrance to the Deep Roads.
I can't take all the credit for finding the rift, you know. Mika here fell in first.
You don't seem too happy about your find.
Would have been more useful to find gold deposits.
Oh, will you stop your belly aching? Well, it's quite a ways out of town. We were tracking a buck off in that direction, you see, before this darkspawn mess. We'd been on his tail for about a week at that point. I'd wager he thought it was great fun leading us on a merry chase as he did.
And the chasm?
Oh, the chasm, yes. We saw it coming over a rise. It was really something to behold. A huge cleft, as though the Maker himself had cracked the earth in two, like an egg.
I like eggs.
It looked like someone had tried to build over it, but it must have been abandoned a long time ago. No one in town knew about it.
Who tried to build over it?
Well, people, I suppose. Maybe even the Darkspawn. Well, of course, we had to investigate. That was when Mika fell in. A shriek like you wouldn't believe, and he was gone.
Earth crumbled, not stable.
Right. And as Mika lay there yelling about his knee or his head or what have you, the Darkspawn appeared.
How many?
More than a brood and less than a horde. They seemed occupied, like they had someplace really important they had to be. Didn't notice us at all, thank the Maker.
The Darkspawn was so occupied as to overlook 2 screaming injured men. Boggles the mind.
I marked the chasm on my map so we could avoid it, but sounds like you want to know where it is, so here you go. So, we getting anything for our trouble?
Here's a sovereign.
A whole sovereign. If there's ever a reason to fall into a Darkspawn pit, here it is. Maker bless you.
As usual, I'm more than happy to give away my money to anyone who asks for it. There's the tree.
Can you smell that? That is the smell of freedom. It comes complete with the smell of dogs and dust, but the freedom is in there too.
You really don't care for the Circle of Magi, do you?
I escaped from the tower 7 times.
7?
After the last time, they put me in solitary confinement for a year. Eventually, I'm sure they would have branded me a Maleficar, true or not, and executed me.
I'm surprised they didn't do it sooner.
They're not murderers. They only kill mages when they can prove we're dangerous, for the good of all. The problem is that mages are tolerated, barely. It's like you need permission to be alive. There's nothing a mage can do to prove himself. Everyone needs to be protected from you. The end.
I can sympathize.
I should certainly hope so. All I want is a pretty girl, a decent meal, and the right to shoot lightning at fools.
Honestly, fucking mood. Oh, okay, I didn't realize, Anders was gonna be so relatable. Great power comes great responsibility. Sounds reasonable.
See? I knew you understood. Never mind me. Now and again I recall that I'm not sitting in a cell and I have to smile. That's all.
I thought I was talking to the tree, just by the way, because there was like a thing for tree, but no, it was Alistair. I mean, it was Anders. Fuck.
I can't do this to her.
My pardon, sir. I was paid a whole sovereign to give this letter to you.
Jesus.
I told him I did. There are easier ways of getting a message to the Commander of the Grey.
Thank you for the message. Good day.
Of course, Commander.
I'm gonna assume it's from Mr. Dark Wolf. Probably, right? You were handed a note that indicates the Dark Wolf will meet you by the fountain. So I was right. It was a letter from Monsieur Dark Wolf.
Excuse me, but I need to search your packs for smuggled goods.
Alright. I have nothing to hide.
Thank you. I will make this quick.
What are you doing, man? Are you accusing the Commander of the Grey of smuggling?
But
He's just doing his job.
You said everyone...
You are dismissed. I apologize. Smugglers and thieves have all but taken over the city.
Glad to see you're taking precautions.
Yes, Warden Commander. The smugglers have us scrambling, to be honest. We could certainly use your help in this. Come speak to me later if you're interested.
I'll deal with that later. Where's that? Stairs to the battlements. I want to go and meet this Dark Wolf fella. I'm also just curious about everything that's here. Hello, kind sir. Nothing interesting in your shop.
I once knew someone who bought a piece of Andraste's shin bone in the Amaranthine market.
Guarantee it wasn't, because she was burnt? Didn't we find Andraste's ashes? So that means she was cremated. So there couldn't be bones anywhere. So, bullshit. Hello. Okay. I can't, none of them are like people I can talk to. I kind of just wanted to see if there was anyone I could be like, hey, go trade in thing, because we need to increase trade. But apparently not. Although that being said, I should probably sell some of the things in my inventory. I just am being a bit lazy. And I have the space for it, so it's fine. Hello, Master Henley. Again, no talking, just straight to the shop, which I kind of do like. Ooh. I kind of want the Keeper Manual, but it's 12 sovereigns. And I feel like maybe I can get it cheaper somewhere else. Merchants Guild. Ooh, okay. Hi, Billboard, Merchants Guild. Oh, okay. We're gonna grab all of these just because I like doing side quests. I'm in desperate search for lost Elysian silks. They left Denerim in a caravan bound for Amaranthine several weeks ago. I fear this caravan met the same fate as others before it. If you find the silks, please deliver them to Kendrick of the Merchants Guild. He will see to your reward. Finding some silks. Ooh, locating ancient statues. Okay. Desperately seeking someone to travel to the village of Blackmarsh for a commissioned sword. The Merchants Guild has received word that a lethal Antivan poison is being sold in Amaranthine, smuggled into Amaranthine by unsavory characters. Constable Aiden has asked that the guild find a way to take this poison off the streets. Words. The Merchants Guild, of course, has nothing to do with the import of this poison, and is trying our best to cooperate with the guard. The guild will pay for each bottle of the Antivan poison turned into Kendrick. Please help with this, keep this wicked substance out of our kids' hands. Okay.
Greetings, Warden Commander. You're the sort
Probably
who
should've talked to
delights
him
in helping
first,
the
right?
common man, yes? May I direct you to the Merchants Guild's board?
Something you need help with.
Me? No, not me, personally. Folk here often need goods from far-flung parts. They post the requests here. There is good coin in this, particularly with trade halted by the trouble on the roads. If you ever feel inclined, please take a look at the jobs available.
Okay, yeah, cool. We've already done that. Hello, Mervis.
Warden Commander! Thank the Maker you're finally here. I was afraid our messages never got through to you.
Having trouble with your caravans?
Yes. To put it lightly, our caravans are being attacked. The wagons are burnt to ashes, and there have been no survivors. It's gotten worse lately. People from the neighbouring villages have found guards torn limb from limb and left in the village square.
This needs to stop immediately.
Yes, that much is clear. Whatever it is, it's completely crippled trade between Amaranthine and Denerim. No one wants to travel the road through the Wending Wood. Can the Grey Wardens help at all?
Of course. I'll investigate it immediately.
Oh, Maker, bless you and watch over you. If you can stop the killings, the Merchants Guild will make a hefty donation to your organisation. You have my promise.
Okay, well, that doesn't seem too hard a task to complete. The fuck are you doing?
I've no money, no home. I don't know how I'll survive.
Really a real fucking dodgy there, cunt.
I shall do it.
Why is back here so weird? What? Okay, that was strange. Moving on. Guardhouse. Okay. Stairs to the battlements again. I just want to kind of get a feel of the city and what quests and things are due. Ooh. A locked door. Hey, Nathaniel. Do you reckon? No, I need a key. Okay. That's alright. We'll come back to it some other time. Hello.
I see you got my letter, Commander. It's an honor to meet you.
The Dark Wolf, I presume.
In the flesh. The less you know of me, the better. But by some, I am called the Dark Wolf. In the depths of the city, there is murmuring. Murmuring that nobles want you dead. I'd like to help.
Ah. And why would you want to help me?
You see, I have hopes that the Wardens will prove more fit to rule this land than the late Arl Rendon Howe. His confederates are the conspirators. But to unearth their identities, I'll need resources. 50 sovereigns.
Fuck, why does everyone want so much money? You ask a fortune. I don't have that much.
Too rich for you? I will wait.
Man, everyone wants money.
That's a strange place to store a pitchfork.
What? Where are they storing a pitch? What? The okay. Oh. Okay, that makes more sense.
Dirty little dwarf, aren't you?
You're quite the dirty little mage.
I do my best. Still, I'm no ale-swilling mountain of belches like you.
And I'm no winking, slack-jawed coward like you.
True, we should form a club.
I'm calling such massive bullshit on the fucking character assassination of Oghren. It is actually, it's like irritating me. When? Huh?
Well, if it isn't the Warden Commander, how have you been? I suppose congratulations are in order.
It's good to see you, Wynne.
And you. I hear the Darkspawn are not retreating as they should. It sounds like the Wardens have their hands full. I'd offer to help, but I'm afraid my presence is required elsewhere.
Where?
The College of the Magi is convening in Cumberland, and I must attend. Hopefully, all this will blow over before it's begun. But you have enough on your mind as it is. I shan't trouble you with this further.
Magi business concerns me too.
Very well. Then perhaps you should know that something stirs within the fraternities. The Libertarians wish to pull away entirely from the Chantry.
Good.
And if they get enough support...
Pull away entirely? That's madness. I hate Chantry oversight as much as the next mage. But they can't just decide to leave.
And they kind of can.
This is a recipe for disaster.
It's about time mages freed themselves.
The mages will never be free. The Chantry would never allow it. Our only hope for survival is to show them we can be trusted. Don't you remember what happened to the Circle in Ferelden?
Yes, I was
The
there.
Templars another excuse to call for the culling of all mages?
I just think
this change cannot be forced.
I think someone has to force it. Then it will never come.
This discussion will get us nowhere. Now, I have a great many preparations to make before I leave for Navarra. But perhaps there is something you can do for me. One of my colleagues, Ines, has spent the last few months in the Wending Wood. The Circle has been unable to reach her, given the trouble in the area. If you happen to find yourself in the wood on your travels, perhaps you could tell her about the meeting of the college.
What's she doing in the Wending Wood?
Oh, who knows, rooting around in the dirt for some obscure plant or other, most likely. She has a keen interest in gardening. Oh, I'm sorry. I meant botany. Hobbies and eccentricities aside, Ines is a well-respected mage and a voice of reason, something we could use on our side. But I can't waste any more time. Good luck to you, Warden Commander.
Excuse me. I'm very, 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 very pro free mages. Because I just don't think it's very fair for them to have to be constantly under the warden. Okay. I don't think it's very fair for them to be constantly under the Chantry's watch.
It is begun.
Okay. Templars seek wood from ancient Sylvans. Okay, interesting. Cruel thugs preying on the men and women taking refuge. Okay. The Templars of Amaranthine require the assistance of one experienced with dealing with mages. We can do that. And a donation of injury kits. We can also do that.
As there is but one world, one life, one death, there is but one God, and he is our maker.
Let's just go into the Chantry. Maybe like Liliana? Oh.
May I help you?
I thought Liliana was here. Fuck. I read your posting on the Chanter's board.
I am fortunate indeed that the commander of the Grey has taken a personal interest in this matter.
I take a
I'm sorry
personal
I
interest in
misvailed,
every goddamn
but
matter in this game.
Amaranthine is a hotbed of Maleficar activity. Details of who and what they were about would undoubtedly get back to them.
Maleficarum? Here.
Apostates and Maleficarum are all too common across the nation, alas.
Apostates?
I've worked with an artist to create
Apostates.
these sketches of the three suspects. If you could confront them and question them, you would be doing the Maker's work.
Easy enough. And I don't fucking disapprove, bro.
Anywhere.
This shit's rude.
Safe. Anywhere at all. Is anywhere safe? Anywhere at all.
I just, now that we've seen wine, I'm quite excited that we'll, like, surely all the other companions will be there. Except for maybe Alistair, but again, that's... I really can't do much about that. Hi.
It's not like Karam to be gone this long. I was sure I would find him at the inn. Your friends and neighbors would do
Okay,
well
so we have to find someone called Karen. That's not Liliana. Revered mother.
Have you,
You keep
delivered
track
your
of how many
annual
darkspawn
tithe
you
to the
killed?
Chantry,
We should
sir?
compete.
You may be overdue.
Very well.
Anything else here that we need to know about? That's a no. Okay. Well, that provided some interesting food for thought, I guess. Not really. I suppose we should probably do at least one quest, right? So maybe we go and deal with whoever's being mean to the mercenaries. Oh, this is a statue.
It figures, actually.
What does?
There used to be another statue here. It was of Byron Howe, my great uncle. He died in the rebellion, helping King Merrick reclaim his throne. Yet his statue is gone. All because of what my father did.
It's a shame. Actually, no, I can't. Do I want to get them to replace it? I feel like being nice. Like, I feel like this guy kind of needs someone to be on his side. You can't seriously be surprised.
Surprised? No. Not really. There's a long line of heroes in my family. The Howes have been around since Callan had. Now it's all gone. And for what? For being on the wrong side of the war? For choosing poorly?
Your father was more involved than that.
Maybe you're right. I wish I knew exactly how. I wonder what happened to the old statue. Likely propping up the side of a chantry or something. Poor Al Byron. Yeah, statues of her pigeons. I don't want to look at it.
Fuck, I'm really not on the same, like, wavelength as my companions this go, am I?
So, you think there's an apothecary around here
I didn't
somewhere?
want to talk to you. Are you injured?
You could say that.
You don't sound so sure.
Right. Look, for the past few days I've had this burning rash. The skin's actually got a sort of greenish look to it.
Did you touch this time?
I didn't touch anything. You know, I bet it's that Grey Warden stuff we had to drink.
I've never heard of it causing a rash.
I'm special. Yeah, I'll just see if I can't find some nice minty balm somewhere in this town.
Fuck! I'm just getting disapprovals all around. I really can't make anyone happy. Is there an issue?
The Warden's taking over Vigil's Keep is bad news.
Is it? I didn't think it was.
What now?
What now is that you can open a chest for me? Also, maybe I should give my companions some gifts, because by the Lord, they hate me. I don't know why. I also just don't know what I can give to them that they'd enjoy. I don't know what gifts they'd like. There's something here. I saw sparkles. There's something around there. I can see something sparkling. Oh, that's a door. Never mind. Oh.
Templars. Bloody everywhere. Must stay sharp. Templars. Bloody everywhere. Must stay sharp. Templars. Bloody everywhere. Must stay sharp.
What? Okay, I'm confused. I suppose we're just gonna go and kill these thugs. The issue is, however, the fact that Nathaniel is a bow and arrow rogue rather than a knives rogue, because I prefer having... Where the fuck are they even coming from? I prefer having 2 close range, 2 long range. Because we have 2 mages, we already have 2 long range.
As you say.
So I prefer having a non... Oh, yeah. However, Ogren is also like out of this, so I don't think it really matters too much as long as I make Ogren really tanky. Which I think I can do.
As you say.
It's kind of my default for warriors that I make them as tanky as I can. Because everyone else tends to be really, really squishy. Okay. Last law, right? These mean thugs. Where is my...
You don't stand a chance.
Yeah. 2 birds, 1 stone. It's fine. I might die. Or we can just bring them all into one. And And okay, I need to actually focus right now because now I'm dead. 2, 5. Because apparently I have no mana. Paralysis. Because that will make everyone's life a little bit easier. And then Ogren's dead because of course he is. So we will. Where is he? That's a thug. That's probably Ogren. Right? Yeah. That wasn't Ogren. Fuck. I guess we're doing this one. Is it him? Yeah.
As you say.
Cool. Is that all? We don't have to turn that quest in anywhere? Awesome. Alright, well, I suppose we'll end that one there then. So thank you guys so much for watching, take care of yourselves, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!